A Harlingen man arrested after a violent altercation led to another man being hospitalized in critical condition with 13 stab wounds. The victim has been hospitalized since Sunday, and his family says he's now recovering. CBS 4's Stephen Seeley spoke to the victim's mother about Saturday night's altercation and how she's just happy she didn't lose her son.
That's right, Nicole. According to court documents, Rigo Castillo was the victim of multiple stabbings by Mark Anthony Rodriguez, who's facing an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon charge.
I think that my son is still here with us, and because of somebody else's mistake, my son almost died.
Iris Camacho feared for her son, Rigoberto Castillo's, life when she found out he had suffered 13 stab wounds Saturday night by the hands of Mark Anthony Rodriguez.
She has 4 onto his stomach, 2 to the side, 5 to his back, 1 to his shoulder, and 1 to his arm.
Harlingen police arrived at the scene of 1406 East Harrison. They found Castillo bleeding heavily in the parking lot from his back.
The officers immediately rendered aid to the male subject until EMS arrived.
Castillo was transported to a local hospital to be treated. According to the criminal complaint, both men were driving in separate cars when the situation escalated, and they stopped at the location on East Harrison. That's when things between Castillo and Rodriguez got physical.
When he put his hands back to his face, he had seen blood, and that's when he realized he had been stabbed.
Documents state that Rodriguez left the scene and feared for his safety. Castillo's mother says one of the stab wounds was to his small intestine and required surgery. The next day, investigators spent the entire day tracking down Rodriguez after getting a warrant for his arrest.
And eventually located him in Rio Hondo, where he was taken into custody on the charge of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and placed into our city jail.
You can never replace a person, and I sure as hell could not replace my son. Like, there's no way.
Rodriguez's bond was set at $50,000, and at this time, no court date has been scheduled. In the studio with complete Valley coverage, Stephen Seeley, CBS 4 Valley Tonight.